everyone. Welcome to number 3. Who did I stick with something so long, right? I usually get distracted by something else and move on. That's just my brain. I'm usually distracted. It takes a lot to capture my attention. Speaking of capturing your attention, you guys need to go to this link or go on iTunes and search The Box Score and listen to this podcast, okay? This podcast is amazing. They talk all kinds of sports. Wrestling, MMA, MLB, NBA, NHL, even NASCAR. Go Dale Jr. Because I remember Todd talking about that. See, I remembered his name this time too. I called him Ted once. I was typing really fast and distracted, and I'm a natural blonde, so give me an effing break. Raiden. So I'm trying a couple different things with the audio this week. I found a way to boost it in my software. I'm also working on projecting a little bit, so if I get annoying and the camera is closer than it was last week. I'm also in a smaller room. The room we were in last week was big, open, not really great for audio. This is a smaller room. You can see more native artwork behind us. These are traditional style done by an artist by the name of Lena Amison. She lives out in Old Harbor. So these are actual feline whiskers. And her art is very cool, very unique because she has the 3D elements to it. You can see the face of the otter is coming out, whereas most traditional artwork is completely flat or masked, which is obviously sculpted, but hers is she incorporates the flat style with the 3D elements. So that's why I like Lena's. Lena's art is awesome, and she's a teacher in Old Harbor, and I love Lena. Just kind of a personal update. I got my first tattoo yesterday. I'm so excited. I will show you in the camera. Because my first tattoo is the frickin' shit. That was designed by the lovely, the fabulous, the amazingly talented Jordan Amico. And it was done right here in town. Amazing little shop. I mean, Slim Jones Inc. My artist's name is Ronald Jackson. Oh, very cool kid. He's pretty young. He's only been tattooing for like 3 years, he said. But he does really great work. I love looking at his portfolio. I was like coming over here. I was dodging tourists because there's a cruise ship in town. So anyway, let's move on to the actual reason you guys listen, which is what I think in the world of wrestling, in the world of sports. In the world of sports, there's not a whole lot going on that I know of, other than, LeBron finally won one. Well, I saw Scorpio Sky tweeted, well, even David Arquette has at least one championship. So the jokes about LeBron, being a choker and not being able to win a big one, those will not stop haunting you. They will. They'll continue to haunt you. They'll just be like Peyton Manning jokes. It took you how long to win a frickin' championship, you loser? So, that's funny. I hate LeBron James. It's just his attitude. He's so, pompous and cocky, and it rubs me the wrong way. It's not Chris Jericho cocky. It's not the awesome kind of cocky. It's just the I want to wring your neck kind of cocky. Football-wise, we released Chad Ochocinco because the dude couldn't learn the frickin' playbook. I mean, come on, a year and a half and we still don't know the effing playbook? Out. He's gone to Miami. I personally think a huge part of that was Miami is going to be on the HBO series Hard Knocks for training camp. Chad Ochocinco loves media attention, and he's from Miami, so of course he would want to get him. Not really thinking of anything else sports-wise. Wrestling-wise, there's a little bit more going on. Today is the ROH Best in the World on IPTV. Go ahead and check that out. I know Eddie Edwards, Kevin Steen, Davey Richards, Mike Bennett, Roderick Strong, all the big guys, all the really great guys in ROH are going to be on that show. So go ahead and check that out, because ROH is pretty awesome. I don't know anything WWE related. I don't know anything TA related other than they effing suck. And there's been a recent Twitter war between Alex Silva, the first gut check winner, and Joey Ryan. Apparently Alex actually thinks he is something. But no. Just no. Proud 87%. Go ahead and check out volume number 5 of Joey Ryan. Has a video camera on YouTube. He's going to be talking with the amazing Red. That is not just a clever title. That kid is aces. He's amazing. As far as wrestling goes, you should check out Adrenaline Unleashed in Las Vegas. They actually have some of their guys, Gabriel Busan, Clay Thompson, Tony Misfit, a couple other guys going out. They have a show in California, in Monrovia, so it's pretty cool. They're being exported. I remember looking on Twitter and seeing their travel tribulations. I'm never getting a car with any of you, ever, unless I'm driving. And Vicky knows that's a scary thing itself, because we almost died a lot of times. And I say sorry way too much. But what can I say? We don't have freeways here. That was the first time I ever drove on a freeway. You can laugh at me, it's okay. If I know she's laughing right now, she's like, bitch, you almost killed me in front of my mother. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah. Adrenaline Unleashed, Las Vegas. Awesome school, awesome promotion. The guys are great. Follow them on Twitter. Check them out on YouTube. If you're in the Las Vegas area, go ahead and hit them up. Their shows are pretty awesome. I will be in Las Vegas looking like the 9th through the 14th. So any of my guys, if you want to kick it, you want to chill, you want to meet the crazy person, if you didn't get to meet me back in March. I think Vance was the last person to introduce himself to me. It was like after the cage match. I came to the back. It was pretty hilarious. Speaking of, oh my gosh, that was so funny. I've been talking to Tommy on Twitter, and I tweeted that I laugh every time I look at my autograph book, because his autograph is freaking hilarious. Here we go. And it says here, to Ryan's #1 fan, happy birthday. P.S. I'm a little better. Tommy Misfit. That's why I crack up every time. And of course Kevin freaked out because he didn't get to have his own page, because Ryan got his own page. So I'm sorry. I think I gave him his own page next time. I think. Did I? I don't even know. Famous B got his own page. Famous B took his own page. It was hilarious. B-Boy signed it at the bar, and I was like, Famous B, will you sign my autograph book? And he turned the page and took his own page. It was hilarious. And Excalibur signed it, and he was like, I draw Alaska, but it takes too long. I have Nigel McGuinness's autograph. I think that one's going to come out and get framed, because Nigel McGuinness is amazing. I can't wait for his CD project. I'm on Kickstarter like 24/7 to see if there's anything new. I know Alice in Danger, $5 for the autograph. I love my little autograph book. I made it myself. I'm a little do-it-yourselfer. I bought a sketchbook, and I just took paint pens, and I have a list going on the back of all the events I attend. I actually have to add the BPW event. Because I wasn't planning on going to the VPW event until Richard and Yuli told me about it. And here's speaking of the Vegas guys, here's Dylan's autograph. He was the first one I got. There's Dylan. You Twitter, you jackass. I'm gonna slap you with wet fish. So if I'm gonna be in Las Vegas August 9th to the 14th. I'll be booking my tickets shortly. So again, you wanna hit me up, you wanna hang out, you wanna do something, find me on Twitter, DM me, message me on Facebook. I'll give you my phone number. We can text and look when I'm in Vegas. Actually, the breaking news for that is I'm going to be meeting up with Rainin from the box score, which you need to listen to, or else the polar bear is going to come out and, like, go on your ass. So listen. Yeah. We're going to do a vlog together. It's going to be hilarious. He's going to be down there for his birthday. I'm going to be down there just to get out of freaking Kodiak for a while. I mean, it's easy to say when you live here in, like, the winter. When it looks like this, it's kind of hard to leave. But trust me, it's not like this all the time. It's a trick. It's a trick to make you stay. Now, wrestlers of the week this week. Colt Cabana. That's a pretty big name in the independent wrestling scene. They recently had the 100th episode of the Art of Wrestling podcast. This is one of the greatest podcasts ever heard. You need to check it out. Subscribe to it on iTunes. It comes to you free. It comes to you right away if you subscribe. You don't have to worry about downloading the next episode because it comes right to you. You can go to welovequote.com, listen to it there. If you're a loser and live under a rock and don't have an iTunes account yet, you can support him. You can buy his merch, all of his amazing t-shirts, his pictures, his posters, his buttons. I have all his buttons on my purse. I actually or a couple of replacement ones because they've disappeared. ColtMerch.com. There's also the Wrestling Road Diaries with Brian Danielson, a documentary into the crazy world of professional wrestling. Check it out at Colt Cabana. Facebook.com/Art of Wrestling Podcast or AOW Podcast. He's on Tumblr, Colt Cabana. That's the only reason I check Tumblr is to see what kind of crazy ass pictures he puts up. And he's a sweetheart. He's replied to my email twice, and I almost die every time. Another wrestler you should check out is Joey Ryan. I talk about him all the time. He's one of the first independent wrestlers I saw when Vicky showed me into Hollywood. It was Joey Ryan versus Johnny Yuma, and that was history, as they say. Check him out. He's on Twitter at Joey Ryan Online. He's on Facebook, Joey Ryan Online. He's on YouTube, youtube.com/Joey Ryan Tube. He posts a lot of his matches. He posts his investigation into if wrestling really matters in Impact Wrestling, and we all know that it doesn't, but it's awesome to see all the cool little interviews he does. He's great on camera. Check him out. Be an 87%er. Don't be a mindless sheep. Be an 87%er. And lastly, for this week, since you couldn't understand me last week because my audio was crap, and then I'm sorry, bro. You get a second week because you couldn't understand what I was saying, and I'm sorry. That's my camera's fault, and that's the crappy audio fault. But you can check him out. He's a wrestler out of Salt Lake City. I met him in Las Vegas. He was refereeing for Adrenaline Unleashed that night. He's also a wrestler. You can check him out on Twitter at Adan Reyes. Right here. You can check him out on Facebook. You can like him. You can check him out on YouTube. YouTube.com/Black Fog of Wrestling. His matches are really cool. Ray's vision is pretty awesome. You should check it out. I'm approaching 15 minutes. I gotta go. I'm Brandi, Ryan Taylor Girl on Twitter. Like me on Facebook. Hit me up on DeviantArt. I post all my artwork there, all my fan art, all my writing, anything in the world that I ever come up with is on that site. Go ahead, check me out next week. I love y'all. Hopefully this audio is better.